Let's take a look at our general form of a circle. Our general form is x squared plus y squared plus 8x plus by plus c equals 0. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example using this equation. Here's our example. X squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 4y minus 5 equals 0. And we want to take this equation, which is in the general form, and we want to convert it to an equation that's in standard form. That way we can identify the center and the radius, and we could go graph our circle once we're done. One of the first things we want to do is to collect all of our x terms and put those together, collect all of our y terms, put those together, and this -5 that we see here at the end, I'm going to go ahead and add 5 to both sides so that I can move it to that right-hand side of the equation. I collected all my x terms here together, so I've got x squared minus 8x. I'm going to go ahead and leave a blank right after that because I'm going to have to go ahead and complete the square when I'm working through this problem. I've collected my y terms, so y squared plus 4y. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a blank so that I can complete the square. And obviously, I've already moved my 5 to the other side by adding it to both sides of the equation from the previous step. And I went ahead and left 2 more blanks on that right-hand side. I'm not allowed to add a number to my left side of the equation without adding that same number to the other side. We want to make sure our equation stays balanced. Now, when we complete the square, we're going to be working with this middle term. I'm looking at my 8x piece. I'm not going to worry about my sign in front of the 8 for right now, but I'm going to go ahead and take that number and I'm going to be dividing it by 2, and then I'm going to square it. Once I do that, that number that I get, I'm going to go ahead and put it into the blank that you see. So if I work with my 8 and I divide it by 2, I'm going to get 4. 4 squared is going to give me 16. So I'm going to add 16 into this slot, and I'm also going to have to add a 16 to the other side of my equal sign. And then I can go ahead and do the same thing to my y terms. I'm going to be looking at the 4 in front of my 4y. I'm going to take the 4, divide it by 2. That's going to give me a positive 2. And I'm going to square it, which is going to give me positive 4. So I'm going to add 4 into both of those last 2 slots. Now, the whole point in doing that is that what we have created here with this trinomial should be a trinomial that is a perfect square when we go to factor it. So let's go ahead and factor the one with the x's. So when I factor this, I'm going to get x minus 4 times x minus 4, and that's what we want. It's obviously a perfect square, and I can rewrite this as x minus 4, the whole quantity squared. Now that's a piece that I need for my standard form of my equation of a circle. Well, let's go ahead and do the same thing for our y values. When we factor the y values, we're going to get y plus 2 times y plus 2, and we can go ahead and rewrite that as y plus 2, the quantity squared. Let's go ahead and add together the numbers on that right side of the equal sign. When we do that, they add together to give us 25. So now we have our equation in standard form, x minus 4, the quantity squared, plus y plus 2, the quantity squared, equals 25. And we can easily identify our center off this equation. Our h piece is going to be the 4, k is going to be a -2, and our radial value here is going to be a 5.